Hey guys, what do you call an ode to your arms and legs?
What?
What?
A limerick.
Hello everyone, it's Missy, and welcome to For Better or Worse, a show where we improvise poetry to various rules and forms from all over the world.
Hello guys, we are doing another poetry today, and I have brought with me fellow venture crew member Jacey. They are an amazing artist, and if you don't know them, you really should check them out now. Hi Jacey.
Hi. I was just very touched by that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, but
Thank
that's
you.
fine. I'm also joined by another artist who you may have seen on the channel already, fellow venture crew member Eld. He's also an artist, also amazing, and also just a great guy.
Hello.
I've brought you here today to do another haiku. So just a quick recap for Eld and anybody else who's new to this. A haiku is a poem with 3 lines with 575 syllables. It has no rhyming. It's usually themed by a season, and today we are doing spring. And you have to describe nature or stuff happening in nature without using description of human emotions. So those are the rules. We're gonna have a 7-minute timer today. And yeah, you guys ready?
I'm ready. Are you nervous, Eld? Have you ever written a haiku before, Eld?
I'm really good at making bad haikus, like meme haikus that aren't haikus because the ending line is always "is snowing on Mount Fuji," which is not correct.
Oh, okay.
So let's just do a good a teaching moment for me. Can someone define a syllable for me again?
Oh, a syllable is it's like one, usually one vowel, like no is 1 syllable, or JC is 2 syllables.
Okay, cool.
You know? All right, everybody ready? You all got your pen and paper or otherwise utensils to write? Got your
Yes.
keyboard? We're gonna start the timer now.
All right.
Okay. I am out of my element.
This is called Poetry Panic Hour.
Yeah. Panic 7 minutes.
Yeah. 7 minutes in panic.
7 minutes in hell.
I have no idea where to start.
Was it 575 again?
Yeah, 575.
Okay.
So your first line should be 5 syllables.
Last time I already had an idea about what to do. I have not thought about this one at all.
Really, that's correct.
I'm trying to think of what I think of for spring, and my first thought. Do you guys mind? Are we gonna share a little bit maybe? Or...
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
My first thought is I just think about I love when it warms up around here and I start to see all the baby deer, and that might be more towards the end of spring that you actually start to really see them. But that's just what I think of. When the weather warms up, I just think of all the little babies. I love seeing them. Of course, my dog barks, so it's also annoying, but they come in my backyard. But I'm kind of starting with that imagery of deer and animals.
I'm thinking blooming petals, blossoms, sprouting, growing. I'm really just brainstorming words right now.
Is birds 1 syllable or 2? Because bird, that's 1, right?
Yeah, well,
it's 1.
Okay, I need to okay. God damn it. It's so hard.
Let's try this one.
You guys are just gonna hear clapping sounds from me just trying to remember.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to stick to the nature description thing because it's like what traditional haikus are about is there's various definitions, and traditionally they're supposed to be about nature and very strictly about nature and descriptions of nature without adding emotions.
Yeah.
Because like emotional haikus are called something different. I think it was like seiryu or something like that. I'm probably mispronouncing that terribly. I
Oh yeah, the history of
apologize
it
to
is very interesting, but I felt even more confused about haikus the last time. I was like, wow, there's a lot of more rules than I remember, which is
It's
cool.
probably because there's a huge debate between like
All right, I'm
traditional
done, by the
haiku
way.
is. You already done? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, how much time do we
I
have?
have like my first line. We are 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Okay.
No, no,
You
I
guys,
can't do this.
I'm trying to think if I should do a second one or try to like last time. I kind of just made it a little better by my second pass. So I'm wondering if I can do that.
Yeah, I guess I just have to write. That's 4 syllables I need.
Oh God, I can't spell apparently.
um. I'm missing a good finishing line. I need a good finisher because I'm already like reverting to my winter is coming style
Oh yeah.
ending, and I can't just be like spring is coming because that's not descriptive enough, I feel.
Wait, no, that doesn't work. Wait, my God.
We got real quiet. We're like really
Oh
focused.
God, I can't do
Yeah.
this.
Because we have less time, I think. Last time we had like a lot of time to fool around. This time we're doing like half the amount of time,
Oh God,
which is 2 minutes left.
All right.
I think I got it. I think I got it. I'm just gonna count for the rest of the time.
Oh fuck, I have 1 syllable too many. Wait.
See, I like ended up from a 7 line, I ended up with like 9.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it's really hard. Syllables is a tricky thing.
I have something. I'm not sure if I'm happy with it yet. But I only have 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
I think I got it.
You got something?
If I have like the silver wrong, I will run out of my room.
Seriously, no, that's fine. You can be off by a syllable or two. That's fine.
No, I'm following the rules. I'm following the rules.
Okay. How can I make this better?
I don't know.
It feels weird because I've been writing some other poetry on the side which is not in this style, and this is a very specific style, so it doesn't really it doesn't rhyme, it doesn't really feel like my usually poetry in the sense that it doesn't have to be like one fluid thought. There's no red string pulling the plot together, but it's
Right.
like it's a description of a feeling of an event. I don't know. Well, we're out of time, guys.
What? Oh no.
Time's over. Who wants to
All
start?
right. I almost had 3. All right.
Well, Jacey starts then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I can start. All right. I was trying to perfect my last one. So all right, my first pass through, was So, cause I was talking about the deer, and I was thinking about like the little baby deer and their legs and like walking for the first time. So I said, long thin legs wobble, tiny wings without feathers, small paws dig through mud. So I was thinking about like all the new little baby animals and like they're just kind of there and exploring like I don't know life I guess.
Yeah, no, sounds cute.
And then my second one, I had like I was still thinking about deer, so I was like fawn spots in sunlight, but I ended up stealing the line from my last poem because I think it fit the rest of what I wrote better. So I took that first line again. Long thin legs wobble, grass bends under gentle feet, bouncing back like new. So just that idea of like
That's amazing.
Oh, thank
no,
you.
I really love that one.
Thank you.
That's
it's kind of spring, right? Everything's coming back, and
yeah. No, also that's a nice imagery to have. Like that's very specific, very like zoomed in, but also like very evocative.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I like that one a lot better. I think it's more specific. Like it ties together a little better. The other one was just kind of like random descriptions, and that one feels like you can kind of imagine sort of a scene, like a specific scene.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, thank you. I'm glad you like that one. And then I didn't finish the third one because I got the first line and the second line, and I couldn't figure out how to. I don't know. I just couldn't get the middle one. So I was really like that like fawn spots in sunlight because I like that kind of imagery of the way. The reason fawn spots kind of blend in so well is because the sun breaking through the leaves on the ground, it kind of looks similar to fawn spots. And then I was thinking like wind blows through the trees because I start to think about like there's leaves on the trees again and you get that rustling sound. But I didn't have enough time to turn that into anything. But I think my second one's decent. So
yeah, more than decent.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Guys, I'm a poet now. So.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
So like you got so much more done than the official writer of this group. Yeah, I mean, El, you want to go next, or
I guess.
Yeah, no, go
You got
ahead.
this, buddy.
Okay, so what I have is I only have one.
Okay.
That's fine.
God. It is water streaming down, water droplets drips in soil, up grows a new life.
Oh, I like that.
That's awesome.
I like that a lot.
I have no idea how many syllables each of those are. I didn't.
Good, don't count them.
I was
That's
trying
fine.
to, and it sounded right to me, but you said the second line a little fast, but I mean the first and the last line were definitely perfect. So.
Okay, that's like all I care about. Yeah, so
I love that
my
though.
thoughts, my thoughts in spring. There's like a ton of rivers from the top of the mountain, and it's like spring, and it all goes like downwards. So I was like, water streaming down. That's like the first thing I know about spring. And then I also wanted like the opposite of actually something growing up,
Yeah,
down
I like
and
that
up.
a lot.
That's actually one of the traditional techniques of haiku is actually putting in a sort of mirroring, which you really just
Yeah, you
did.
did that intuitively.
I had no
Yeah.
idea. I was just like trying to think of like trying to like compose an image. So it was like up and down. It's a nice flow. Then we get
It's
a circle.
great. Yeah.
You did. No, that's awesome. I feel like mine is really plain in comparison. So I got a petal blooming in the gardens, blossoms grow, sprouting colorful.
Oh, I like that.
It's just like really, really flower focused because I'm kind of flower obsessed. Like
Yeah.
whenever I have like new blooms, I like to take photos of them.
I
In
like that a lot.
spring?
I think it's interesting we all had like very different kind of imagery for spring.
Yeah.
And I like that because I'm instantly thinking about a lot of color, and I wasn't necessarily thinking about color at all for either of ours. So I think that I actually think they complement each other really nicely.
It's like different aspects of spring, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that a
Yes.
lot.
Yeah, so thank you guys for joining me on today's little adventure.
Thank you for having us. This is fun.
Yeah. It wasn't as scary once it was done.
Yay! I'm so glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
And I have to
Yeah.
ask you, Eld, as another person who's more of a visual artist like me, do you feel like this is helpful at all to like the kind of art that you make?
I don't have like my visual art doesn't have like the same emotional connection that any of my writing do. In like, of course they are connected to me, but like more of like in a I won't expose those sides with my visual, while my writing is like very, very private. So I feel like when it comes to writing and poems, I get much more emotions down on paper than what I get on a canvas.
That's interesting.
Mm.
So it's like a good exercise to just actually feel something.
Uh-oh, we made Eld have emotions.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh no!
Take it away.
I'm really glad that you decided to join us anyway, despite feeling that it's like that. So thank you for being brave, really.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no, of course. So, all right. So, if you played along, please share your poems in the Venture Crew Discord link below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. That would help us. So, thank you guys, and we see you next time.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, Missy,
Bye.
wait. You gotta
Oh,
like
Missy.
plug yourself. You gotta. I know you're very
Oh, gosh.
modest, so. Should we help? Should we just talk about how awesome Missy is? Missy is an amazing writer, amazing friend, amazing person. You can check out Missy's work below in the description. She has a Patreon, and she is actually giving her patrons, which I am a patron, insight into how she's planning to write her novel. And it's really interesting. Missy is a great problem solver and just an awesome writer, and you should all check out her work.
I am so glad we're not doing webcams for this.
Yeah, did you all know that Missy's amazing? Did you know that?
Oh
Did
my
you?
God, Kel just appeared out of nowhere to tell us this. This is amazing.
Whoa.
That's how amazing Missy
Disappearing in a
is.
poof of smoke.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do you tell someone winter is over?
How?
How?
You spring it on them. Now it's over.
I
Oh,
can't
man.
stop.